Hi, today I have a project share for you. It's something I'm pretty proud of. I took a lot of time to make this, and I took an idea from Maymay Made It on YouTube and I adapted it to what I needed. So this is a recipe album, but it's a cocktail recipe album. I was just inspired to make one for a friend of ours, and then I ended up making two more at the same time, one for my husband and one for another friend. We were at a party and he had, a printed list of all these cocktails he was making. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice if he had like a proper recipe album? So I remember seeing, and I wanted it to be a stand-up one instead of a photo album one, which is what I traditionally make. And those are super fun to make, but I wanted something that stood up. So I'll show you how it turned out. So this is the cover. So I kind of spent a bit of time on the cover. Each was different, and it stands up like this. There's a magnet here underneath. Okay. And so I just used some chipboard to cover and the back cover, and then some rings. And this can open up so it goes over like this, and it could stand up so you can read the recipe, and you can even flip it over, and this can kind of hold with the magnet. And so it stands really nicely. And all I did was, this one is crooked because I don't think I glued this in yet. Did I glue this one in? Yeah, so this one's not glued in yet. But I just cut some paper from one paper pack. So I picked, I think it was a 49 Market one, in colors I thought he would like. And then I went onto Canva and I made a bunch of recipe cards on Canva. I just went online and typed up and cut and paste some recipes. And then I also found the photo. So I put a little picture on each one, printed them. On some of them, I did it just on regular paper because I was gluing it onto this really thick cardstock. And on one of the other ones, I did it on thinner. So, oops. Yeah, my magnet on this one, I think I put too many layers. It doesn't seem to be as strong. So then when you turn it, this, it stands like that. It's, so you can use it on the other side. So that's the drinks, and it just stands up. And I had these. The reason I made it a bit different than the way she did it was I wanted it to have a cover so it would be a bit more durable. And also I wanted it to be using this size. These are like page protectors, and I actually use these sometimes to store my stamps and dies. And I will measure them. They are 8.5, or yeah, so for 8.5, just over 8.5, and just under 6, so about 5 3/4. And so I cut down some 8.5 paper. As you can see, it's a bit shorter. But if you had 12 by 12, if you didn't like that and you had 12 by 12, you could cut it a bit longer. And then some of them I left blank for other drinks that he might want to add. So what I might do is print some that he can write in, or I can just like send him the file and he can edit it as he wishes. Yeah, so then I did the back. I just did in this really nice navy to coordinate. And then I had larger pieces of the solids from that. I think it was Summer Porch by 49 Market. And then I had a bunch of cut aparts from a different collection. Oh my gosh, it's not sticking. From a collection, and I used those to decorate. This is from another 49 Market collection, but their stuff coordinates so nicely that you can mix and match. And then I used some transfers to decorate a piece to make it stand out. And this is from Spellbinders. They have a collection of drink glasses and things like that. And this one I turned into a sunset because he's a huge fan, or sunset colors because he loves sunsets, this particular person. And then my husband's, I just did it like all classic black, and I cut out all of these dies of different drink cups that I have, and then I glued them on. And then I think I might still, I'm not sure, I might, because I really love this cup, I might do like a metallic cardstock, silver or something on top to make it stand out. Or maybe put his initial on top. So I was thinking of doing something like that. But then his is the same idea, right? Just folds back. I used some washi tape from a vintage artistry collection, which is for Night Market. And then the inside, because his, I was using this Mediterranean collection from Crafts Consortium. It's thinner paper, so I did his on cardstock. And then I was actually trying something different with his, and I'll show you. So I was trying to do it so you could fold them and put away. It was not really successful. So I thought if I could get it to bend in the middle, then this way we can put it away like on a shelf easier. Takes a little less space, but I don't know, I'm still working on that. So if I figure it out, I will make a video on how to do this. And this one, I don't know. I got these gray, what is it? Something gray magnets, and they're supposed to be really good, but I think maybe the one I'm using is not big enough because it doesn't seem to be cooperating with me. Basic gray, that's it. I just kept the back black. And then this one, I used the Vintage Artistry Sunburst collection. And then I also used another Spellbinders die cut for the center. They had this cut apart on one of the back of the pages, and then I just decorated it. This one, it's supposed to imitate a bitter Italian, which is a drink I know he likes. And then this is also papers from the collection. And I thought the black and white had little pops of color, but it wasn't too feminine. Same idea, and then black. So yeah, I'm gonna give those to them at a Christmas party that we're all going to. So I think they'll be excited to have that. And I liked how it has the white kind of angled border from the chipboard. These were offcuts that I got from a photo store that donated to a friend of mine or from someone who didn't need it anymore. So I ended up getting them. So it worked out really well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my project share. I will link Maymay's video below. Oh, you can also just lie it flat like that if you prefer. So this one looks like that. But the drinks are all the same inside. Took a while to do all the drinks, obviously, and typing that up. But yeah, I think it turned out great, and I'm really excited about it. It was a big project. Took me a long time to figure out how I wanted it. And I was trying to change the base and cover it. And anyways, but I had fun making it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content. All right, take care.